Many English language learners struggle with one of the biggest challenges in language learning, the fear of speaking English. This fear is very common. You're not alone if you feel nervous, worried about mistakes, or afraid of being judged. But it's important to face this fear because speaking is the only way to grow and become more confident. In today's video, I'm joined by JD, an English learner who shares her personal experience with this challenge and what has helped her to overcome it. Her story is a reminder that with practice and courage, anyone can improve and find their voice in English. Let's get to the interview. So we're here with JD. Thank you, JD. So happy that you can join me today for this interview. So we are going to ask you the first question. So we are here on location in the beautiful Philippines. So we thank JD again for giving her time. Here's the first question. When did you start learning English and how was it taught in school?
I started learning English when I was early at 5 years old, when I was in kindergarten. It was taught at school by systematically, but when I was in lower grade or lower level, like kindergarten to grade 1, it was taught by songs, like typical songs and simple vocabularies. But when I grew older and when I was at higher level, it was taught using textbook, English textbook, or systematically.
Okay, I was going to ask you about that. Did your teachers mostly use English or Filipino in class? So you said the textbooks were mostly in English?
Yeah, they use mostly English when our subject is in English.
Okay, so that
But
is
when
an
we
advantage.
communicate with to each other, we use Filipino, Tagalog, Ilocano.
Okay, very interesting. Did you like learning English? You started very young. Did you say, oh, I don't like this? Or did you enjoy learning English?
Yes, I did. I really enjoyed it. Because as a kid, as a typical kid, a kid likes listening to songs or just dancing or watching some kind of short videos. Like, so I really liked it back then.
Oh, nice.
And I really do until now.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you're doing very well. You speak very well. Please subscribe to JD's YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. Now let's get back to the interview. So the next question, how often did you speak English when you were not in school, so outside of school, with friends, family, or online? Did you use it much?
Rarely. I rarely used English when I was outside of school. When I talk with my parents or with my siblings, I usually use my mother tongue, which is Ilocano, or second tongue, Tagalog.
I see. Okay. You mentioned earlier when you were in school that the teacher used songs to help you learn English. Filipinos are known to be good singers. Do you also listen to music in English a lot? Is that common?
Yeah, pretty sure it's common.
Okay. So
Listening to English music with, of course, English, while reading the English lyrics to understand it better.
so that really helped you listening. Yeah. Music does help you learn a language. I think when you sing a song, you say the words slower. So it actually can be quite helpful, not just English, but any language. So that's great that you even use music to help you. Let's go to the next question. So do you feel confident speaking English? How confident are you now and also in the past?
Actually, I'm not totally confident speaking in English before and even now. So the way I talk with you right now is not the way I will talk to you when I'm outside, like in public places or with other friends.
I see.
I might get shy.
Okay. I notice a lot of Filipinos are shy when they speak English. So let's get into the fear of speaking English We talked about this off camera about this phrase, nosebleed. Filipinos use
Yeah.
that a lot when they speak to a native English speaker. Can you just briefly explain what is a nosebleed? I've never seen anyone actually have blood coming out of their nose. So, what is that expression? Why do Filipinos use it?
It's not literal. It's not in literal way. Like we say that like light or in a playful way to say that I'm struggling.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
struggling to keep this conversation up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Uh-huh.
So it's a playful way to joke instead of directly saying that, oh, Lisa, I don't know what to say now.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
okay. You
Yeah,
just say
instead
you're
of,
having a nosebleed.
yeah. So instead of saying that directly, we can say, I might get nosebleed
Ah, okay.
before
I
ending this
see.
conversation.
Yeah, I hear that quite a lot. So I want to talk a little bit about accent versus fluency, and I'm just going to address the audience briefly. Just keep in mind that accent and fluency are two different things. You can be very fluent in a language and still have an accent. So they are not the same. Your accent is not a problem unless it's so strong that it interferes with understanding. So the goal really should not be to eliminate your accent. You really can't do that, especially if you're learning English after about 10 years old. The science and data supports that. So don't worry about the accent, just try to speak as clear as possible, because I know a lot of people, not necessarily just Filipinos, confuse the two. You can be very fluent and still have an accent. And JD speaks very well. She does not have a strong accent, still an accent, but we understand her quite well. Let's move on to the next question. Our next question, what advice would you give to other young people who are trying to improve their English? Any specific things you did? What advice could you give our audience?
If I would have to give a piece of advice, I can say that watching, reading, listening, and also writing have a great impact on one's learning ability, especially when it comes to learning the English, like
Yeah.
their learning journey. It's really important. And I also did that, and I still do right now,
So you're continuing to improve.
especially watching and writing. I'm trying my best to write in English.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going. I like that you describe it as a journey, that even now, even though you speak relatively well, there's always room for improvement. You know, watching TV shows, using subtitles, listening to music, trying to write, learn new expressions. I think it's really good. I want to talk a little more now about how people feel when they speak English. So in the Philippines, I've noticed, and this has happened to me, someone might be speaking to me in English, and I notice friends or family will ridicule, make fun of, laugh at the person speaking English. So can you tell me some of the things that you hear or you've experienced when somebody is trying to speak English? Because there is this fear to speak. So can you speak to me about that?
So, I'm not saying all. I don't like to generalize though.
Sure.
But some people have that mindset that if you're trying to, if a Filipino, native Filipino is trying to communicate in foreigner, with foreigner, using English, they will say that she or he is trying hard to sound like native, even though that is not the case. Like what we're doing right now, and some might see us, a Filipino might see us, and they might think that I'm trying my best to communicate. It's not good for them. I don't know.
They don't think it's good enough.
Yes.
So do they think you don't sound American enough, or a native English speaker, you don't sound close enough, and they make fun of that accent or how you say something? What happens if you make a mistake? Is there this fear of making a mistake? What if you do make a mistake? And mistakes will happen. Tell me what people may do.
Of course, I will get mistakes. I'll get mistakes. A lot of mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I hear someone or just looking, someone is looking at us while I'm trying to speak or convey my thoughts,
Yeah.
my ideas, I
Yeah.
might stop. It's better for me to stop than continue.
Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, and that's never a good thing. And I'll just address the audience that we want you to keep speaking. You cannot improve in any language without speaking. You have to speak more. So even if you make a mistake or someone is laughing, don't let anyone pull you down. If you want to speak English, speak English. If you want to improve, keep pushing despite the reaction. So I'm glad, JD, you're a good example. You're here today speaking to me, and I know we even speak off camera. So you're an encouragement to others. So let's go to our final question. Okay, so our final question: do you think speaking English well helps with job opportunities in the Philippines or even beyond the Philippines? And why? So, why should we care about learning English? Is there an advantage?
Definitely it is. It is helpful and it has an advantage. Like for example, I should say majority.
Okay.
Majority of the jobs here in the Philippines demands not very high proficiency in English, but an English skill, like a
Okay.
communication skill, to be able to communicate using the English language. And it's really demanding. For example, in the field of virtual assistant, you have to communicate using the English language because your clients are mostly a majority of the clients are abroad
Yeah.
from overseers,
Yeah.
like
Right. That's
CAP.
right.
So, and also in teaching field, ESL teaching. There are a lot of Filipino English teachers living here in the Philippines and
Yeah.
even abroad.
So it opens those opportunities. Yeah. So virtual assistant, teaching English to kids or adults. If you have a high level or pretty good grasp of the language, it can open those opportunities. Yeah. And I know a lot of Filipinos work abroad, and it is helpful if somebody is thinking of going abroad. They need that language skill. English is the language that we use to connect to others in other countries. Yeah. So very good. Yeah. Thank you for that. So appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. And our goal of this interview is to encourage everyone to continue to practice, improve their English. And if you'd like to support JD, I will link below her YouTube channel. So please subscribe to her channel. Check her content out as she continues to grow. So I want to say thank you very much. Thank you to JD, and I'll see you in the next video. If you need some additional help, check out my ebook, English Without Fear: Conquering Shyness in Daily Communication. I'll link it down below. And watch this video next, No English Fear. And I'll also put it on the end screen. See you in the next video.